Are any of these things got to be up somewhere?
I
These
think
things
we
are
got.
on
I
mute.
think we got it. Wait.
Mute. That's all. That's red.
All right. Can you
All
guys
right.
hear us? Can you hear us? Hello.
Can you hear
Hello.
the
hello.
audio?
I hope so. Sam, Josh.
Someone let us know. Is the audio back?
Yes.
Audio's
Woo!
back?
Audio's back. That was odd. I don't know
Well,
why.
then allow me to reintroduce myself and welcome to Fired Up Live on a Monday from Jersey. Audio problems have been repaired, and here we are with you
No, I'm good.
We're
I'm
good.
just adjusting your audio
to be
levels.
fired up. I don't know what we're fired up about. There was so many things going on. Looking at the food equipment group over on Facebook. If you're not there, get there. We're 2 away from 1,000 people,
Yeah.
1,000 members. The community's building. It's growing. You need to get there. You need to invite people there that you know need to be there. Let's get this thing over 1,000, over the hump, and work our way into the 2s and the 3,000s and the 4,000s as we build this community so we can start doing some really big things. Actually, there's something I could be fired about that I didn't mention to you.
Sure.
So in partnership with my friend Richie Festa over at Doherty Enterprises, Applebee's, he does something for Toys for Tots every year. And I spoke to him last week, and there's no number that's too big for these toys. So I'm like, what if I get you like 500 toys? He's like, that's 500 more kids that get a toy.
That's awesome. Okay.
So I'm gonna put something out to Fed Nation right now. Well, at least through the Fired Up. We'll put something in the community group. Toys for Tots. You'll be able to send them here. Send them to this building, and I will get them to the Toys for Tots center here for New Jersey. And we could probably even do a vlog of us getting the toys, so you guys could kind of see it in action. We'll vlog it and we'll drop it off, and we'll hopefully maybe we'll even show up to when they actually do this stuff at one of the Applebee's restaurants.
Yeah, I would love that.
So that would be kind of cool. So Toys for Tots, if you want to donate a toy, you can send it to 586 Avenue Way, Bayonne, New Jersey, 07002. We will get that toy. And I'll probably shout everybody out that sends one in as a thank you. And we'll get everybody, I'll let them know to visit your website and all that stuff. Probably that'll be our thank you. So that'll be cool. We want to help as many kids as we can this season. So Toys for Tots, fired up about giving for sure. In the group, there's a lot going on, Lisa.
Tell me about it.
Well, I see more and more people looking for parts, which is a beautiful thing. I know we got Cobblestone Ovens, probably Chris Heine over there, looking for a Lincoln part, I believe, 370657. So if you got one, go over to the group, let Chris know. Cobblestone Ovens is looking for one of those bad boys. Interestingly, people love their side dishes. Apparently, I asked, what, aside from where you are right now on a Monday, what's your favorite side dish
Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving. So my sister says,
"Wait, what's yours?"
Every side dish. I can't live without them. All right, calm down.
You didn't answer the question either.
I'm not answering that question.
Answer the question.
My favorite side dish, I don't know.
Every side dish.
I'm not saying that. I will not get behind that. I don't know. I mean, I know people were talking about cranberry sauce, and is stuffing a side dish?
Yes.
So I do like stuffing, depending on who makes it.
Makes it okay.
I always used to love my aunt's. She may go side dish. I don't know. I don't know.
I was the one that said the cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I like the can.
Canned.
I liked it. I like the can too. Nice and gelatinous.
But that's the thing. There's
Yeah.
something about the gelatinous and the can shape of the cranberry.
Yeah.
You already know where to cut it.
It's true. Then you got we got Mike Burke, mashed potatoes and giblet gravy.
Ooh, okay.
Is pumpkin pie a side dish? Tim wants to know.
Josh, Josh Zolan said sweet potatoes with marshmallow. That's actually exactly what I commented too.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Then we got sweet potato casserole and date pie for dessert. Deer jerky.
What? As a side dish?
Yeah.
Deer jerky.
That's
an interesting one.
So Melissa says, I'm working out of the hospital while my dad gets a pacemaker. Oh, well, Melissa, I hope everything goes well. I'm writing my blog about the importance of planned maintenance, and favorite dish period is my grandma's chicken and dumplings.
Oh,
Dumplings.
dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings. Well, I hope everything works out with your dad. And the importance of planned maintenance. Well, Melissa, it is absolutely something that continues to be a problem in the industry. So we need to keep talking about it. And I'm looking. You should absolutely make sure you share that in the group so people see it in the community. Maybe get a conversation going on it. And Chris Rawlings at the post office in Pensacola. No Thanksgiving is complete without deviled eggs. You know something?
Really?
My aunt Leona used to make, because she's in St. Augustine now, but when we were able to celebrate here when everyone was closer, she would always have her deviled eggs. So good.
Okay. I didn't realize. I didn't
So
know
good.
that was a Thanksgiving thing.
I mean, I don't know if it is, but
Like for
did it.
us, that was always like an Easter thing. Deviled eggs on Easter.
Yeah. You know what though? We never really got together that much on Easter with people.
Okay.
It was just we never really did much for Easter. But what else is going on? Terry Kelly was coming out of the gate this morning on a Monday with some positivity, saying that this is the week, guys. We will make history this week. I don't know.
Yeah, Terry.
I don't know what it will be. I don't know who it is. I do know that when this, I don't know when this will happen, but I know good things are destined for the members in this group. We will make a mark. I'm just glad I have a front row seat. Fed Nation, Fed Tribe, Fed Inspires.
Fed Inspires.
So Terry Kelly coming out of the gate strong. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy, Terry Kelly. Electrolux Professional. Greenbrier Tech. So more stuff going on with parts, right? So Greenbrier Technical Services putting some stuff out there, letting you guys know. Check them out. With all the supply chain shortages, absolutely need to look into other resources to do whatever you got to do to keep your customer running. Greenbrier is there to assist. Listen, you have to find alternatives. It is what it is. Your customer's down. If you could be the hero, then be the hero. If this is an OEM part issue, why not do what you got to do now and say, hey, listen, tell the customer, listen, this isn't the OEM part, but we're going to come back and put the OEM part in, when it's available. But right now, let's get you going. Do what you got to do. This is your business. Nobody runs your business but you. Nobody dictates what you do but you. It's your business. So we got some more part stuff going down, which is great. Taz Sutherland doing a little video for us from the Midwest Fed this morning.
And he is here too.
He's here.
Hey, have you heard of this guy, Rich? I've been following him for a few months. And what's funny is in the last, I would say the last few months, especially before and after around RIFMA and that kind of stuff, it started being, hey, I see your post with Rich and I see you and Josh and Rich and all the Fed folks doing some stuff. And so it's starting to really gain some attention. So that's really cool. So
starting to gain some attention. That's for sure.
I want everybody to know if you want to.
That's my man Taz. Taz is also getting ready for Christmas. He puts up 14 trees in his house apparently. So
I think he said 3. I think it was 3.
I'm gonna stick with 14. He puts one on the roof. He told me. Yeah.
I'll believe anything.
Roof tree. It's a roof tree. He bolts it down. Listen, there's a lot going on in this group.
I gotta reach back out to Jeff Victory with the Christmas caroling or something. I don't know what we were gonna do.
Oh, yeah. More things.
More things.
So Roger had said, okay, let's talk about the anomaly of how some weeks it's a slug of slicers, then next it might be all ovens or all fryers. We all know this happens, but can we explain why? It should be as random as a shuffled deck of cards, but it isn't. 13 people jumped in on this. Aren't walk-ins every week. Yeah, he's eight straight days of door heaters. Davin out in Hawaii. He says this is so true. And how about when you talk about a customer not calling for a while and all of a sudden they call for repair out of nowhere? And those are the customers that say, obviously you got to, when you're running a service business, you take care of your key accounts. And then this person will say, oh, I call you all the time. And you look back, I'm like, sir, you haven't called here since 2016. So we need to send you a new customer form. No. I've been your customer. And we need service by 3:00. these are the customers that call in like that. Unfortunately, I think people sometimes think that they call a service company like us or you, Davin, and we call you all the time. I think they think that. I really do believe they believe that. But so Ari, Mr. Insinger himself. Okay, so here's some insight from the manufacturer side. Generally speaking, like you, we rely on a small group of specialized vendors to produce key components such as heating elements or fuse blocks. Those components are made in batches with minor variations by those suppliers for economies of scale. Therefore, when one company receives the components, so does its competitor, and then they can finish their assembly and manufacturing process and ship off orders. That's why fridges tend to hit at the same time, or convection ovens with compressors, circulation fans, respectively, make sense. Yeah, makes sense. You got Quentin. You got Quentin. Random chance usually happens as soon as I get back from a call up the road. Another one comes into the area that I just left. That happens all the time. It's like we have a technician in an area that we might not go to as often. And all of a sudden, he's leaving. He's 40 minutes down the road now. And we get a call like 5 minutes away. And we're like, well, wait, did so-and-so leave yet? Oh, he's been gone for 40 minutes. Like, damn it, you couldn't have called. And you know that piece of equipment was probably down for 3 weeks at this point anyway.
Yeah.
And they just happened to call 40 minutes too late. Taz jumping in. We call it the shotgun effect. Some weeks they load the fryer shots, and some weeks it's the beverage machines. Trust me, I've looked at a million lines of data. There is no pattern other than the never-ending stream of people blissfully unaware of how well they keep me employed. He says, I love the comments here about driving by a place you haven't serviced in a while and the jinx of mentioning the name. Be honest, how many avoid driving by a Walmart so you don't get that call? It's true. And, we're driving down the road. I'll be like, oh, man, I haven't heard from this location in a while. Then you come in Monday morning and they call. It's weird how that happens. It's so true.
Law of attraction.
True. Law of attraction is very real. So a lot of stuff going on here. HVACR videos, posting some more in the group, which I love. He's got some great videos going down. It's Chris, right? So shout out to Chris. Keep posting, my friend.
So Jeff commented, he said, it's the Fed Christmas party live. Bring your ugly sweater.
So this would be a virtual Christmas party?
I guess so.
So I guess we could do that.
That would be kind of nuts. Like,
Well,
what would we do at this Christmas party?
I mean,
aside
legit.
from Carol.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be tough to get people singing at the same time. That'd be kind of strange.
What do you mean? If we were all on a Zoom?
What if we have 30 people?
That's fine.
1, 2, 3.
Jingle
We wish you a
bell.
merry. See, we're off already. No, I mean, we could do that. I mean, and it could be at an off time too, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, where you're just home, maybe a little bit closer to the holiday, and you're having your eggnog and you're having your wine, or if you don't drink, maybe you're having your coffee or tea, whatever it is, and you just
Hot apple cider.
yeah, and we get together and we have a little holiday party. It'll be like we're all at the bar, big long bar, and we're all kind of talking to each other. I don't know.
I know that's kind of rough.
It'd be tough. I mean, having all these people talk at once. I mean, listen, I did happy hours throughout the pandemic.
Wait till Metaverse comes through with this. Then the Fed virtual party won't be an issue.
True.
We'll all be in the room with an ugly sweater,
We will.
be able to talk to each other like we're at a bar
It's closer than people think.
within the next 3 to 5 years. So
It's going to be very real. So I'm excited to see how it all unfolds. I mean, this is the future. So we got to make sure that we're a part of it, and we'll keep bringing you guys updates on things too. We'll stay focused as to what's next
I
for
actually
Fed.
listened to Gary Vee's interview with Mark Zuckerberg.
I haven't done that yet. I want to do that.
It's not too long. It's only like 37 minutes. The one that Jesus posted. Was it Jesus or was it Chris Rowling?
I think Chris Rowling. Yeah.
Chris Rowling. Thank you for that, by the way. I listened to that this morning. And so one of the things he brought up was, I guess, and we don't even remember this probably. You don't remember this. Just the change of going from writing on people's walls to, just having the news feed.
Mm-hmm.
That was, people were in uproar about it.
Yeah.
And now it's just a distant memory.
Yeah.
So it's just goes to show how quickly we are
It
to
evolves.
adopt things,
Yeah.
evolve, and then forget about the way it was.
It's true. I mean, you can think way back too. It's like before like cell phones were like these smartphones and they were flip phones. And I mean, I don't even remember like having a flip phone. I know I had one.
Oh, I remember having a flip phone, losing it in a sewer, and being super upset about it because I paid for it myself.
Yeah. Yeah. But I really don't really, I can remember like when the Razor came out and it was the flip.
Yes.
And we had that was like just me coming out of high school, like in '99. Like that's when these things were coming out. And but you know, I had a beeper, I had a pager back in the day when I was in grammar school. Like the 8th grade-ish, I think I got my first pager. People were, they would page you like hello, and boobs, boobies, I'm like, who is this? Damn it. We don't know who it is. I mean, that was like the first form of texting.
Yes.
So technology moves quick, and, we as people, we either get with it or we forget about it, let it fall to the wayside, and then we get eaten up. That's what a big thing with being part of Fed is. We don't want you to get eaten up. Nope. We want you to be in the know. We want you to understand how important it is to be a part of what is happening. So get to FedCon. That's my push right into that. Get to FedCon. Understand what's at stake. Your business is at stake right now. If you're quiet and you're on the sideline and you're a wallflower, your competition is going to come in and eat you for lunch.
Speaking of lunch, and speaking of the future,
this
is actually a great segue into what we're going to be doing tomorrow.
Yes. Where are we going?
We're going to Pacinco Ferry.
We are. So one of the rep groups in the area, for those of you who don't know, Pacinco Ferry, they are the Middleby reps for the New York, New Jersey area. And we're going to go see our friends Joe, Ed, Chef Nick, everybody over there, Terry, everybody up there in the building there for Ghost Kitchen
Ghost and Ventless Kitchen Forum.
Ghost and Ventless Kitchen Forum. So it's going to be pretty interesting, I think, to see what's to come, but we're going to get to bring that to you. So stay tuned. I don't know if we're going to go live, but we'll definitely be doing a vlog.
I might have them go live in the Fed group.
Yeah.
Remember I was supposed to log in and have them go live in the Fed group? I think that might be a situation.
So there you go. So we might be bringing this to you tomorrow. It's between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. When we will go live will be sometime between those hours. But maybe I'll jump in the group and give you a heads up.
Now that I'm just thinking out loud here so I don't forget. Maybe we should make Chef Nick an admin on the group just for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So he can add the Facebook feed. There you go.
Done. So somebody tell Chef Nick. He's probably not watching.
I'll text him.
Let Chef Nick know. That's gonna be cool. So you gotta be on the cusp, on the cutting edge of what's coming. And Taz was even talking about, there's a lot of changes going on at Walmart. They had 21 people on their team during the pandemic, down to 7. There's a new director coming in, and it's talking about change, how change is hard, and he's in a new position. And you look at the stuff that's happening in the industry, change is hard. I mean, there's so many different things happening. There's a lot to be worried about. There's a lot to be excited about. There's it's pandemonium in the food equipment and food equipment service industry, as far as I'm concerned. When you look at consolidation and you look at acquisitions and you look at all these things happening, Well-Built now a part of the Alley Group, and Electrolux taking over Unified Brands, and I think another investment firm just took some shares into Partstown, and as they're building and growing, and it's just there's a lot going on. Medium-sized companies getting bigger, getting even bigger and bigger, and so I think it's important. When you look at the Ghost and Ventless Kitchen, like we're going to see what's next in the equipment world, we have to be in the know. We have to know what's happening so we can be there. Again, if you're not paying attention and you're just like, I don't do social media, I can't tell you how many people I run into. Like that's not a good thing. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm not saying you have to post your meals and your dinner and every time you go to the bathroom. Like that's not what.
You don't have to be Rich Maliki.
You don't have to be me. But you have to bring value to the table. And again, look at this from a business standpoint. If you're in my market and you're not doing it, you're in trouble. And I really feel that way. I'm that confident with what we're doing here.
Yep.
You're in trouble. You're pushing a boulder up a mountain right now. You're not going to catch up. My foot's on the pedal. I'm not going to stop. Regardless of how stressed and crazy my world becomes, I will still never stop. It's going to keep going. Everything that's happening here is going to keep getting bigger, and it's going to be growing from Malachi to Service Masters to Fed. It's never going to stop. I'm not going to stop unless I hit the lottery. And then you'll never, nobody will ever see me again.
Gone fishing.
There'll be a post-it note on the door. Out to lunch.
Yep.
That's it.
Went to the bank. That's usually your where's Rick?
Yeah.
He went to the bank.
Went to the bank. I'm at the bank. So yeah, but you know what? I think it's important, and that's why you need to get to FedCon as well. Go to fedcon.com, get your tickets, get your hotel room, and there's still sponsorships available. Be a part of what is happening in the digital side of it. And it's not just the digital side of it. It's not just the branding side of it or the marketing. There's actually, we're tackling issues. We're putting panels together to invoke thought, to create change, and to create that impact. We want the next generation to know we're here too. We have to do it through consistent digital efforts. This is where the next generation is. They're not looking down at a magazine. They're not reading the newspaper. They're not looking up at a billboard. They're just not. They're just not. They're on their phone.
Speaking of billboards, since I road tripped all the way down to Florida, obviously the only thing I could see, the only thing you see when you're in, North Carolina or South Carolina are south of the border billboards, right?
Okay.
You see the billboards.
Oh, that's like that place, right?
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of this place.
It hasn't. The billboards have never changed. They're still the same, exactly where they are. I don't know if they don't update them. You drive by the south of the border place, totally dead. Like there's dead. No cars there. It's so sad. It is extremely sad. If anyone has been there recently, please tell me what's going on there. Because the last time I went was maybe 3-4 years ago, and I said I will never go back because it was the worst experience.
I mean, I know.
You've never been?
I've never been. I never only heard of it recently. Was Terry Kelly talking about it at some point?
No, we were driving.
Somebody
and,
was.
and it was on the radio. People were talking about tourist attractions.
Yeah.
That people go to, and
yeah,
live
I
up
don't
to the
even.
hype.
Yeah, what is it, like restaurants and stuff and shopping,
fireworks store,
bunch of stuff.
the worst Mexican food in quotations because it's just really bad ground beef tacos and things like it. It's not good.
What a letdown. Well, maybe they need to rebrand.
They
need somebody there to
and
make
do
it.
social.
They need to get with the times.
Actually, I'm gonna look up if they.
Or they're gonna be swallowed up. They're probably on their way out of business. But listen, we're not gonna let that happen. That's why you're gonna go to fedcon.com. That's why you're gonna tell your brothers about it and your sisters and your uncles. And you're gonna, if you're a service company, you're gonna talk to the other service companies in your area. You're gonna talk to your reps and your dealers and your consultant. You're gonna talk to everybody. And you're gonna tell them you need to get to FedCon because this is the food equipment industry's only conference directed at teaching you all about what's next, what's to come on the digital branding and digital marketing efforts. We're going to be teaching you about Reels and TikTok. We're going to talk about Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and Metaverse. We're going to have industry panels. We're going to talk about manufacturer service partnerships. We're going to talk about channel supply issues. We're going to be talking about the parts distribution. We're going to be talking about installation work. We're going to be talking about everything that needs to be improved, things that need to be changed for the better of the industry. There's going to be massive networking opportunities going down by the pool, going down by the bar, on the Valencia lawn. When you get there, you'll see the DeLorean we're gonna have there, sponsored by Blue is the New White,
Yes.
Josh Zolan. And shout out to some of our sponsors already. Kason Industries.
Yep.
They have a silver.
Didn't drop it, but you could just drop names.
Oh. Well, I want to shout them out.
Oh, absolutely. Matt, we love you. And
We do. So shout out to Kason for believing in us and believing in the cause. Listen, and this is the ground level. And I know there's probably a lot of people sitting in there watching some of the stuff like, we don't need to be there. What's the point? The first one went down in Miami, 70 people still blown away. 70 people spent their time and their money, and they came down to the Confidant really not knowing what the hell they were going to get into. They really didn't know. I mean, I don't even know if I was on the outside looking, would I have bought a ticket to this thing? I'm like, So I get it. Like, I'm on the other side of that fence too. But I'm telling you, this is where you need to be. This is the ground level. When we're sitting here 10 years from now and we're talking about the founding members and the originals and all the people, you're going to want to be a part of that group because we're going to build something dynamic, something very different. And, you know, when you look down the line at legacy and you look down the line at how we're going to help bring awareness to the food equipment service side of it, especially where technicians are going out in droves, but they're not coming in. We need to talk about viral. We can't go viral alone. We need to do it together. Get to fedcon.com, get the tickets, get in the building. You're going to see all kinds of leaders there. Big manufacturers, small manufacturers, big rep groups, small service companies, they're all there. Decision makers are there. Lots of people going to be in the building. Tickets are selling. There's 100 left.
Yeah.
There's 100 left.
That's awesome.
Out of 150. We're selling 150. There's only 100 left. They're going to go. They're going to go. We want to get this done and locked out before 2022. So there's no tickets left. And then we could really start talking about what's going to go down there.
Yep.
We got the fired up booth. What's the fired up booth, Lisa?
Are you asking me because you forgot? Or are you asking because you want me to follow up?
Well, no. The fired up booth is basically. I mean, it's.
I couldn't tell by that face.
I don't either. I don't know. I don't know if I was asking you or I was just.
That's what I'm.
I don't know either.
The fired up.
I'm hungry.
Yes. So the fired up booth is a large photo booth style area that will be branded with the sponsors, and it's where folks are going to go in and take pictures and do video of what they're fired up about.
That's right, and we're going to be creating content through those avenues that we're going to look back on, that we're going to promote, that we're going to put out there, and it's going to be another way for people to connect and get to know you too. So this is all about connecting. FedCon is about connecting. This is why we have the Connection Express area. You know, we are the food equipment industry's connection engine. We are connecting all pieces to the puzzle here. You got the reps, the dealers, the service companies, the manufacturers, the consultants, facilities managers, on and on and on. There's just different people. There's technicians in the room. There's no place like it on earth.
Nope.
So I had to spit some passion out to the industry at large watching. You need to get your tickets, fedcon.com. Anyway.
I'm gonna mute the mics real quick so I could ask you a question real quick. Hold on, I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Never mind.
NDA.
Gotcha. Okay.
I shouldn't have told anybody. I'm gonna get in trouble.
No.
No, we'll be good. So, man. And then on Friday, I said, what a week. What are you looking forward to this weekend? Back to the Fed Group stuff. Roger says, going home for a bit. Been on the road installing dish machines for what will be a total of 47 days or so. Wow, you made me stop and think about it, Rich. Actually seeing family in person this year. Lisa says, not shopping and buying just to buy. We will donate and just enjoy family time and great food and drink. First year, sans gifts. It is hard to do, but I'm looking forward to this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ginger says, having my husband and son home, family time. Jason Hartman says, the end to supply chain issues, please. So, yeah, there's just so much going on. People are really, there's business being done. I mean, people are connecting. There's business being done. There's stuff that's being learned. It's a constant. And even Jason Hartman even posted something about how to use TikTok for business. Go check that out.
Thank you for that, Jason.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're here for.
Exactly. This is the conversations that we want to have in the Fed Group.
100,000%. Let's see what else. There's been a lot of stuff this week. People pulling apart mixers and all this good stuff. I don't know. You need to get over to the Fed Group over on Facebook. If you're not, we're 2 away from 1,000. Be great to see you. Be great to see you there.
Imagine if everybody invited one person, just one person.
Wow. If everyone watching invited just one person today,
we could get over that little hump.
We could. That would be nice. If you could find it in your heart and find some time, invite some people into the community. It would be much appreciated.
I wanted to circle back to the South of the Border social media. I did find them on social media. They have a very nice following 10.8 thousand followers.
Hmm.
However, their posting is very inconsistent. Like
Yeah.
they'll post, they have 6 posts maybe this year and then some stuff from 2020. So
Yeah, no good. They're not inside those 10,000 people. You know, if you're lucky, you're coming up in a small percentage of that's feed, right? I mean,
if
you're not
at all because they're so inactive.
right because you're so inactive. If you're coming up in 2 or 3% of that feed, wouldn't you want to keep building that and keep coming and make sure you're putting out stuff that's valuable? Be like, oh shit, I gotta get no cursing on LinkedIn. Oh wow, I gotta get to this place. I gotta bring the family here. Look what they're doing. This is the same thing that could be happening on your Instagram or on your Facebook or your YouTube channel, wherever it might be. And how many people are bypassing you or just saying, they're not even active on here. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to follow them. I'm gonna maybe they were following you and they're going to unfollow you. Because I find myself doing that. If you're inactive and you're not doing stuff, like I'm not going to clog up, my following. I'm like unfollow. I mean, I go through and hit the unfollow on a lot of accounts and I'm like, they're not giving me anything worth value.
This is actually a really good topic too. I just remembered. It's interesting that you can go into your followers, like who you're following, and Instagram will tell you who it pushes into your feed the most. Yeah, you look at that and you're like, oh wow, no wonder I look at Rich's posts all the time because I'm engaging with that. So Instagram is literally pushing the accounts that you're engaging with the most.
Yeah,
on your own feed.
It makes sense. And that does make sense as far as the algorithm would go, I would say. So start engaging more with me. So you come up in my feed more. Go to Rich Malachy on Instagram and follow me. Jesus. Oh, by the way, Fed TV, like, come on. 998 people, almost 1,000. We have like 70-something followers on YouTube. Come on. Give me a break. We should be blowing this thing out of the water. Get over to YouTube. Go to Fed TV so we can have our own URL.
Yeah, I know.
All we gotta get to is 100.
Gotta get to 100.
YouTube.com/FedTV. Finally. So please get over to YouTube. This is like a plug for everything we're doing, but we got to get these numbers up so we can get more eyeballs on it, so we can get this thing even more successful. So get over to Fed TV on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. There's unique content and video that's going only there.
Yeah, like Through Their Eyes. Through
Their Eyes is not going to be posted anywhere in its entirety except for the YouTube, and of course we put it up in the closed community group. But you gotta get to
we do the YouTube because it's a nice way to do a premiere.
Absolutely.
For each episode.
100%. Yeah. So let's do that and understand we have to drive the value. That's what this is all about. Being valuable to the person on the other end of the camera on their phone. If you're not giving value, you're not going to get anything in return. So you talk about return on investment. People always say, what's the return on investment? The return on investment comes from the value add you give someone. That's where your value is going to get returned. That's where your return on investment is going to come from. Start putting out valuable content that make people want to see that premiere, want to see that next video, want to see that next post, keep them wanting more. And, listen, it's consistency. It's consistency. And Josh and I talked about this at Cefesa. Got to do it, though. You got to do it. You can't just sit there and say, oh, maybe 2022, we're going to start. Start now. What are you waiting for? If you do it now, you'll be a month and a half ahead of the game. Every single hour, every single day, it all counts. It all accounts for something. Start now.
And thank you for bringing up Josh. I actually wanted to point out, and I think I've mentioned this before, how many things did we get out of that talk, out of filming that talk? We've created a couple different posts, and even Josh was able to create his own content out of the same footage, the same exact footage.
Yep.
His editor was able to create another video.
And we're not done yet. We have that in the tank. We can keep making 15-second videos, 30-second ones, minute ones. We could work it into other reels that we want to put together. Maybe if we're going to promote, like whatever, we could continue using the stuff. So understand, if you're filming and you're doing stuff, you might use that now. 6 months from now, you revisit it and work it into something else. A lot of this stuff is evergreen, so you'll be able to continue to keep posting it.
And one thing that Josh talks about in the full talk, which you can find at Fed TV on YouTube, in the full talk, you'll hear Josh bring up that he didn't film every single day. He took out a few hours, went to a client at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
filmed for what? Like, I think he mentioned like 5 hours or
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
And then he had, what was it, 6 months worth of videos or something?
The year.
The whole year.
The whole year, because he filmed enough videos to post 52 videos to post one a week.
There you go. Okay.
Right? All these how-to videos that he put out, which are still getting amazing views. He talks about, how he's still interacting with people from stuff he did all these years ago. I mean, that right there speaks volumes into what we're talking about. And even from some of the fun stuff that I do, not that this is relevant necessarily to business, but you look at like the pizza
stuff.
because someone just commented to me today about you missed the mark. Mona Lisa's the best. Like, people are still like angry. Like, by the way, those top 5 lists are not like the top 5 best. It was just like a top 5 list. We picked 5 places we went. Anyway,
I've gotten.
I would like to do that again.
Yeah, people actually approach me when we're out, both at RIFMA and at Cefesa. They're like, "When is Rich going to do another pizza video?"
You know what I would like to do though? I'd like to go one step further and kind of make it about, even if we talk to Chef Nick tomorrow, maybe with some of their customers, going to some pizza places, like we'll pick a Bergen County or wherever it might be, and work the pizza ovens into the mix and see who's using Marsal, who's using Blodgett, who's using Baker's Pride.
Okay.
Let's see what we find out there. What's the most used oven in New Jersey
Gotcha.
in these pizzerias? So
Yeah.
kind of make it connected a little bit more to the industry as well.
I love that idea.
So maybe we talk to these guys tomorrow. Like, hey, got 5 pizza places in Bergen County.
Yeah.
I'll go take a bite out of every one of those slices tomorrow.
Or heck, what about they're gonna have the automated pizza robot?
We could probably do some pizza reviews tomorrow. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that will be fun.
So stay tuned for that.
And you know how you and I kind of go back and forth on, oh no, let's not put our ideas out there.
Mhm.
Did you see that Gary V post about who cares if like put your ideas out there?
Yeah,
It's okay. People don't have your mind.
that's true. That's true. Because at the end of the day, it's about the execution.
Yep.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, we jokingly say like every time we say something, someone else is going to do it. Like we gotta make sure we hold on to. Well, some of the big stuff I think we got to hold on to.
Okay.
Like the big stuff, like what's like the Fed membership stuff, the community. Like we can't let out. I mean, we want to give some stuff, but like the big stuff, like we need to hold on to. Because I mean, that's something that's really big to get on the calendar to start selling these Fed memberships where all the value is going to be.
Yeah.
That's where the value is going to be. It's going to be massive. I'm really excited to see this industry soar. And this is just the next step, the new level, the new way, a new place, a new community with a lot of familiar faces and some new ones.
You know
So-
what, Rich? Speaking now about it, I think we're going to make that the goal for this week. Let's register for the platform that we were going to use
Yeah.
and just do it.
Let's do it.
Just do it.
That's what we're gonna do this week. Yeah, and I'll be here. Well, obviously we'll be on the road tomorrow, but I'm gone Wednesday and Thursday.
Where you going?
I gotta go to Long Island.
Long Island.
I've got to go out there and pay some bills and do some things.
Hi, Scott McGrath. By the way, he says, "Wait, how
Oh.
can I get on the pizza research team?"
Oh, he can, and shout out Origo.
Shout out to Orgo and Scott. Did
For
you
their
see
sponsorship?
my picture with the kangaroos? Did you see my picture with the kangaroos? Took that one for you.
Lisa was at Uluru.
Who?
Uluru.
What's that?
I don't know. I've heard something along those lines, like the rock formation or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Now we're getting
Gotta
off.
look up Uluru. Anyway, not Lularu. They went out of business, I think.
Lularoe, I think they did go out of business.
Not to be confused with
Lululemon.
Uluru.
Lululemon is great.
Ah, Lululemon. Yes. Yes. So, and so, yeah, I don't know. What else?
I think that's about enough.
Where are we at here?
Scott says he rides them to work, I think.
That's right. Well, listen, it's November. The next 2 Thursdays.
Are you doing No Shave November?
No.
Seems like your beard's getting pretty long.
Is it? No. Not really. I've been shaving. I will say the next 2 Thursdays, we want to know what you're thankful for. So get those thoughts together because we will go live on Thursday and we will talk about what you're thankful for.
Yes.
And
I forgot about that.
yeah, we really it kind of slipped away. But I just thought about it, and I'm saying like, we got 2 Thursdays left. We got Thursday before Thanksgiving, and then we got actually Thanksgiving. So we want to know what you think for. And I would say if you're in the Fed group, that's one of the things I'll put up early in the morning when I get up is to post your day with your family.
Oh,
Post your day with your family. Let's see what goes down in Fed Nation at the Sutherland household. Let's see what's going down at the Terry Kelly household. Let's see what's going down at Roger Shoup household. All these guys and gals that are contributing, like Lisa's talking about the holidays, Lisa Ravenati. Let's see what's going on down. Let's show some pictures, show some video, and make it as fun as you want. I think that's another big piece of the puzzle here when you talk about community. It's not all business. We need to know each other. We need to get to know each other on a personal level. That is what is going to separate this from the rest of everything that's going on. The personal side of it, super important. So Thursday, Thanksgiving, I'm going to expect to see what's going down in the Zelensky household.
oh gosh, I don't even know. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no Thanksgiving plans currently.
Son of Really?
Truly,
You're not going
I don't
to
even know where.
anyone's house, or
Don't even know who's gonna give us Thanksgiving dinner.
well,
It was supposed to be.
do you want to come with us? I mean,
It was supposed to be my house, and then my dining room's not finished yet. So,
well, listen, the Broadway Diner does a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner. They do. I'll be down the shore at my sister's best friend's house, so we'll be
Having-
over there.
all of the sides.
My mom is making lasagna,
Nice.
as always, because
Okay.
we do the Italian thing as well. So we have like 17 courses.
Okay.
You know, we do lasagna and meatballs and braciole and sausage and egg balls. We do all different things, and then we do the turkey, of course, with all the cranberry sauces and stuffings and mashed potatoes and yams. And
I think I'm going to Taz's house. I'm gonna drive to Arkansas.
we should do a pop in on him this holiday season. Just
That is-
fly out there for the day.
Taz, is that okay with you? I'm down. I'll drive there. I like driving.
How long would it take us to drive to Arkansas, though?
15 hours.
I'll fly. Oh, you give me you call me. I'll be in Arkansas for 3 days before you get there. Where are you? Oh, I'm in Ohio.
We
Oh,
should do a pop over.
we should do like a holiday pop in.
Not tell Taz when.
The holiday pop
But
in
we
series.
can't tell him when.
We need a sponsor for this though. We need a
Sponsored by-
StreamYard should sponsor us.
Sponsored by Walmart.
Ooh. What about StreamYard? StreamYard, where are you? Come on. Get involved in the industry.
All right, you guys take this down.
All right, we're taking it down, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you haven't gone on a Fired Up Live in like over a week. So I'm happy to be back here. I plan on getting a little more consistent as we close the year out. And yeah, it's going to be, I mean, 2022 is knocking right here. It's knocking on our door here. 2022. I want you to think long and hard about what 2022 is going to mean to you, not just professionally, but personally, the personal growth you're looking for. I want you to think long and hard about this. This is something that's been weighing on my mind too, about who I want to be in 2022. I don't want to be the same.
A father?
Oh, no. I'm not cut out. I'm not father material. I am fun uncle material.
Fun uncle.
That's right. But hey, listen, you never know. You never know what's in store. You never know. But yeah, I want you to think about that, because I think this next decade for me, as I turn 40 at the end of the year, is probably going to be the most important decade of my adult life. And I want to make sure that I'm ready for it. I got to be ready. I got to think about who I want to be. And then I got to think about what are those things I got to do to be that guy. There's going to have to be some extreme changes, I think, in my personal life. And that, I think, will in turn pour over into my professional life. So I already know some things I need to do. Now I got to do it.
You gonna be a vegan?
I'm
2022?
going full vegan January 1st for 31 days.
Okay. So no pizza.
The Fed vegan. I could have pizza. I'll eat vegan cheese and cauliflower crust.
All right. I want to see that.
I would never eat that, by the way. Actually, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you have ever had a cauliflower pizza,
Oh,
it is the
best-
most disgusting thing on the planet.
Nope, I got one for you. If anyone shops at Costco, the Milton's brand of cauliflower pizza is the best cauliflower pizza.
Okay, so why don't we do a top 5 frozen cauliflower pizza challenge?
Sure.
We'll go to Costco. I'll get Milton,
Yeah.
and then
That's
I'll get a couple of other ones,
I
and
don't
we'll try
like
them.
any other ones.
Well, we got to do a top 5.
That's the only one that matters.
We got to do a top 5, but we gotta rate them.
Okay.
So we got to get 4 other ones.
Fine.
God,
Taz says he loves him some cauliflower crust.
no.
And
Just
Scott says he's going to send you bacon pictures every day in January.
ooh.
And Jason says he's with me. Vegan is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know about vegan, but maybe going like vegetarian for a month. I would do something like that.
Okay, do it. I dare you. I dare you.
Are you challenging me right
I'm
now?
challenging you because it's very easy for me. So I want to see how difficult it is for you.
I gotta find out what can I eat as a vegetarian.
Everything except for
I can still eat eggs as a vegetarian.
yes.
Vegan, you can't.
No.
Yeah, so I can't. I gotta be. I eat eggs. I need my eggs.
Vegetarian. And Jason says double dog dare.
Ooh,
So you want to go
them there's fighting words in this here
Vegetarian?
neck of the woods.
vegetarian for the month of January?
No alcohol and vegetarian.
Ooh, you're adding more to this. Okay.
And I gotta read 10 pages a day of a book.
My friend actually completed.
That's like 75 hard.
yes.
If you
I
ever
was
seen-
just gonna say my friend completed 75 hard.
Yeah.
She looks incredible. She lost a lot of weight.
It's really something interesting. Maybe I will look into that for the new year. I got to look more into it. I mean, it's definitely something that would be a super major high level challenge because there's no alcohol. You got to drink a lot of water. You got to work out
once indoors, once outdoors.
every day.
Every day.
Rain,
And
snow,
you're doing
sleet,
this
hail.
in the winter. But Taz even triple beef hot dog dared you.
All right, that's it.
And Scott McGrath says, I don't know who you are anymore.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find myself. Who am I? That's what I want to know. Who's 40-year-old Rich Maliki? That's what I want to know. I never thought I would be 40 in my life.
What, did you not think you'd make it to 40?
No, just as you when you're growing up, it's like 40 is so old.
It is.
But then you get here, and it's like it's really not that old because I still feel like a freaking kid. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a decade of all decades, and there's a lot to think. I'm going to think about that 75 hard though. I might have to seclude myself and move out of my home and just like
I'm going to
it's
show
gonna
you
be tough.
show you the transformation that my friend did.
Yeah, I would like to see that. All right, guys, fired up, taking it down. It's been a long one. Appreciate you guys joining and sticking with me this long. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for being here. And we're fired up on a Monday. So this is the beginning of the week. Let's kill it. Working our way to Thanksgiving. And we'll be seeing you throughout the week. Stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to go live at Pacinka Ferry for the Ghost and Ventless Kitchen Challenge. And not challenge, the Ghost and Ventless.
You got challenge on your brain.
Yeah.
Forum.
Gonna be pretty interesting. So make sure you tune in, and we'll continue to do what we do, as we do it, the way we always did it, the way we'll always do it, how we do it,
And how it will always be.
and that's that. And that's just that. Now that we've confused you, go off into the week, make it count, make it all count. These are very important times as we close out the year strong. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a beautiful evening.